Alright, what's up? I got my boy Alexander here. We're gonna be talking about Fallout 4. So one of the main things I want to talk about is the layered armor system. What do you think of it and what do you really like about it? For me, it's really the fact that you can pick out different outfits for your person and then put armor on top of that. I really thought you're just gonna have the vault suit and then you're just gonna get outfits and you couldn't stack armor on it. What about you? What do you think about it?
Yeah, because I don't know, like if you play like Fallout 3 and stuff, you can only, you can't mix and match. I think the opportunity to mix and match, gear is just as unique and it's cool. You couldn't do that in Fallout New Vegas. You wore a set of armor, and that was it.
Yeah, it was just a set piece of armor that you couldn't really like take piece by piece and put it on individually. Another thing I was wondering is if the more advanced armor you have, like how there's light, medium, heavy armor.
Yeah.
See, in Fallout 3 and New Vegas, I don't think that really affected your speed at all. I think in this game, the more armor you have and the heavier it is, like say, okay, well obviously there's not just going to be leather armor in this game. There's obviously going to be like different types of metal armor in it. And shit
Combat
like that.
armor.
Yeah, like combat armor. Yeah, and there's gonna be faction armor too. It's gonna be.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're gonna do about that. I think that's an interesting topic we'll get into later.
Well, Bethesda posted a video on their YouTube, and it was like a perk. It was called like
Big Leagues.
Yeah, Big League, and it had like a piece of faction armor, I think.
Yeah, I think that's the Diamond City. They call it the Diamond City place because it's built into like Fenway Park.
Yeah,
It's like a city made out of Fenway Park. I thought that was really neat.
Yeah, and it had like the little catcher's gear and stuff. That's gonna be
wow. That was a really big.
That's gonna be cool to see.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be really interesting to see. I wonder if you're like, there's actually two achievements that you can get in game. One's called out of the park. No, it's like where you gotta score a touchdown and you gotta score a home run. I don't know what that means. Are they gonna have like, I don't know, they're gonna have some gameplay mechanics where you get to actually play baseball, or is it just referring to the Big Leagues perk where you knock somebody's head off and it goes flying? I don't know really what that is, but then again, there's touchdown, make a touchdown. I don't know what that's about. Maybe there's another perk. I don't know what you can do, like, I don't know, tackle someone so hard their back breaks or some shit. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
Maybe there's like a perk or something where you can just knock people down, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, they had that in Fallout. But another thing is acquiring perks. Acquiring perks in this game. So basically, there's like 70 perks overall, 70 unique perks. But then you can rank up perks, and that equals up to like 200 perks if you count all the levels to each perk. No lie.
Yeah.
So basically, and since there's no level cap, and they're making it easier to rank up in this game, so I'm really thinking that there's gonna be a lot of replay value. Like since you can complete the game and then go after the end credits scene. And like after the main story's over, I really think that it has a lot of potential for a lot of gameplay. Yeah, go ahead.
One thing that also added to the amount of replay value that the game's got is the settlement feature.
Oh yes, most definitely. That's probably gonna be one of the big things, because you know how you play those single player games, you beat the end of the game and then you're just depressed because there really isn't much gameplay left over since you're not really working towards a common goal. Well, now you have one. You can basically just keep making settlements and rebuilding the entirety of Boston all over again.
Yeah, and I'm glad they did that, where you can make more than one, or just keep adding on, and then you can have like trade caravans going through and stuff like that.
That's something else. Something else I was actually thinking about that I'm kind of worried about. You know how you only have 21 points and you start at 1? So basically you have 28 skill points all at once, if you count the default 1, since you can't be at 0. That kind of scares me, because intense training, I don't know if they're going to let you go up all the way to stats 10. That's something I'm kind of scared of, because I want to play everything, dude. I want to experience everything that this game has to offer. But with the level cap being non-existent, I really think we have a chance to really go the extent with intense training and get everything truly all the way through. But the thing is, with the amount of quests and XP that you can possibly get, and the respawning of the enemies that was a problem Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3, and basically every Fallout to date, I really don't know how that's going to really work, not having a level cap. And if it gets harder the more you rank up. That's something that scares me. That's the only thing, but I know some, I know some of the DLCs will definitely suffice on more gameplay and more missions to
Oh
do.
yeah, and they might have like a Hearthfire DLC or something where you can adds more to settlements or something. I know it was a flop for Skyrim, but
Oh
maybe
yeah,
they learned from their mistake and something. Who knows?
yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Another thing is where the story's gonna go. Ever since the E3 announcement was made, and the trailer, and we found out that we had a kid in the game, I'm pretty sure we've all heard of the baby theory at this point. Basically, I'm pretty sure we all had this theory as soon as we heard about the baby, is that it's gonna have something in the fucking game what pertaining to the story. Oh shit. Alright, that was nice. But anyways, the baby theory, if you don't already know, it's basically where you know how you wake up, you say, hey, it's 200 years later, you're the only survivor of Vault 111, but then again, your baby got in along with your wife. I'm saying whoever you pick gender-wise, that's going to be the survivor, the surviving parent. You're not going to have your spouse with you. But I say the baby's alive. He's like an evil terrorist motherfucker. You can join him or you can't. Dude, that's gonna be really tear people apart. I can tell you now. It's gonna be yeah.
I mean, you just do the parent thing and join your kid, or
Yeah.
I mean, because think about it. If he's evil, like you said, he's a part of maybe.
I don't know.
Because how they're having like the red coat factions or whatever.
Yeah,
like
the Minutemen.
What if he's a part of like that? The enemies of the Minutemen or whatever, and the Minutemen, they're
the enemies of the Minutemen, like they're just I don't know, like they're basically like the Kaiser's Legion equivalent of Fallout 4. That's
you think about
like,
that,
dude, if they do that shit, then that's just gonna be fucked up.
That's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be really hard to choose.
But that will add to the replay value as well.
Yeah, it really would.
Because then you're like, what happens if I start another run and I do the opposite of what I did?
Yeah, because I don't know if they're doing like branching stories, like where it's gonna be like a different ending every time. But
knowing Bethesda,
knowing Bethesda, like how in Fallout New Vegas per se, there are different endings, but for different people. You know what I mean? I feel like they're just gonna do that again, where it's not gonna be a complete different ending, but everyone's gonna have to do the same thing. I feel like that's gonna be a big thing. That's gonna be big.
Probably.
So far, I'm really impressed on what Bethesda's already showed us and all the speculation going on in the Fallout subreddit and the community in general. I'm really excited to see what happens. But another thing is weapons, dude. That's really big. So what they say, there's going to be like 50 stock weapons, and then there's going to be about over, pretty much, I would say a couple 100,000, not a couple 100,000, but a couple thousands of different weapon variants. That's gonna be big. That's gonna add a big time, and you can name weapons too, which is nice. Pay homage to some of the nice other guns. I really enjoyed that.
But 50 base weapons is not bad at all. I mean,
yeah, especially with customizations.
Yeah.
But you gotta think, how many weapons were like in Fallout New Vegas? I just really hope they keep the idea of unique weapons.
Yeah.
Because I really enjoyed that idea. And it already has like a set, really awesome, badass name. Like the All-American from Fallout New Vegas was my favorite gun of all time for a very long time. And the name was just so badass, and it had one of the best, most powerful, it was the best assault rifle in the game, in my opinion. But I hope they still keep unique weapons in the game. Like some of those 50 base weapons, you can still customize them, but they have special attributes. I don't know, that's just my take on it. But I really do hope they keep unique weapons in the game. Because that added a lot of flavor.
And if they got rid of them, I'm wondering if they thought, hey, maybe since they can name weapons and customize them, that'd be the perfect replacement for. But I don't think so.
No.
I think they need those unique weapons because those are really cool.
Yeah, they've always been fan favorites. Everyone could choose their favorites, but I feel like they shouldn't be just like, oh, go to this location and go pick it up, you bastard. I feel like since they have the crafting system and you can just go, oh shit, fuck yeah, all right. But anyways, since they have the crafting system in place and you can name guns and all that. I feel like you're gonna have to do quests to get these special items, because there's some concept art for a Nuka-Cola gun. It looks like the Plasma E Collider thing from Fallout New Vegas, you know, where you could send down beams of like energy and shit.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, it looks exactly like that, but it has a Nuka-Cola label on it. Now, I find that really interesting, being as the fact that unique weapons might still be in this game, but you have to do quests to do them, kind of like you did in New Vegas. I just hope you don't just go to a fucking location to pick him up, because that'd just be lame. It kind of decreases the value of how unique it is. Like, getting Lincoln's repeater, that was pretty cool, because you had to do a storyline mission to go really get in the place to go get it, and it was very difficult to get it. Oh, shit. Alright, we're good. They're bad.
Yeah, and another thing is power armor.
Oh yeah, power armor. That's really interesting. They've really changed it a lot.
Yeah, how it's
I don't
not
know
really
what they're gonna do about power armor training. It's like an actual special suit of armor.
It's like a vehicle almost.
Yeah, I feel like it's more of a vehicle. You're exactly right. Especially since you can put a fucking jetpack on it. Another cool thing is that you get to customize your power armor. Like, if you thought you can just add a jetpack to it as a special variant, nah, dude. Like, you can add all crazy types of shit. You can customize the gun that you're gonna be carrying around with you. You can customize like, I don't know. Maybe they got like special leg pants or whatever for it, where you can just like jump up really fucking high instead of a jetpack, or like, I don't know, extra armor to reduce fall damage or some shit. I don't know, but basically the only thing we've seen is the jetpack, and I'm really excited to see the other stuff you could add on to the power armor to make it even cooler than it already is. Since power armor is such a staple, I feel like they really had to get onto it and enhance it. Because really, power armor didn't seem that special in Fallout 3 or New Vegas, because you still took damage and you could bleed. It didn't feel like you're in a suit of armor at all. It just felt like you were just in, like, I don't know, another set of clothes. It's a big-ass metal suit, dude. You can't fuck that up. They actually made it like a robot mecha-type suit of armor that feels real. It makes you feel like Iron Man, basically. And you can already bet your bottom dollar they're gonna make an Iron Man mod already for power armor.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they'll be able to do that, though.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna be able to put it on like Xbox One or PS4, because Disney will sue the shit out of them. You already know it. But another thing is
Star Wars and Menace.
Oh yeah. But, you know, for PC, they're definitely going to have it, because Nexus mods do, like, those people do what they want. Like, they don't give a shit about copyright. I mean, like, they just can't put it on there. It's not our fault. Yeah, but that was a bad thing. That's just one thing that's going to ruin mods for consoles. So let's talk about the modding community for consoles. I'm on PC.
Yeah.
I've always played on PC. For single-player games, I go PC, alright? But the fact that they're putting mods on the Xbox One and PS4 is nice and all, but come on. The fact that the cool thing about mods is you get to play it all crazy and shit, alright? The best thing about it is the craziness. Like, imagine playing as Iron Man in Fallout. You get to customize the fucking, your power armor to look like Iron Man. You could make it look like the Green Hole. Like, different customizations like that are what makes the game great. Like, that's what modding's all about, is to making the game so crazy and, like, unique. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know why they're gonna not do that. I mean, like, copyright infringement sucks. But Microsoft could get sued, and anything threatening Microsoft money is just, like, messing with their emotions, dude. They don't like it.
But, yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. I'm just, you know, some think about it like 2 or 3 years in the future when they maybe stop making DLC for Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Some quest mods or something. That'd be a nice feature.
Quest mods is the reason why I got back into playing New Vegas, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I used to play New Vegas vanilla all the way through, man. It was one of the best experiences I ever had until I played user mods, and I found the Some Guy 2000 series. Those were the best quest mods I've ever played in my life, let alone mods in general. Like, I have never spent so much time and effort into playing and completing 100% a mod. I've never played a better mod, probably in my life. Like, one of my favorites is the Russell mod. You find a guy who's literally just down on his luck. He's pursuing a bounty like you've done in the bounties, New Vegas Bounties 1 and 2, which is another story mods from his series. But he's a companion you get to play with who's interactive, and the story has multiple endings where you can definitely, like, New Vegas didn't have multiple endings. It had different endings for people, but not a definite different ending, like where you do different stuff. That's what this guy did. Like, man, he was doing stuff that Bethesda didn't do. Imagine that real quick, alright? This guy was on, like, a different level of, like, amazing. Like, you could actually feel the emotion in his voice, too. The voice acting was completely voiced over. He got voice actors that he paid, probably. No, I think it was volunteer work. But he was killing it, man. I'm really excited for his New Vegas Bounties 3 if Fallout 4 doesn't come out. He's been delaying that for a long time. And it's going to wrap up the story that we've been wanting for a long time from New Vegas Bounties 1 and 2. It's going to be New Vegas Bounties 3. I'd really check this guy out if you like mods for PC. And I fucked that up for my team. But let's go on to the next topic about Fallout 4. What else? Oh yeah, let's get back to settlements, alright? I'm scared. One thing, I feel like it's gonna be really cluttered. I don't know, it might have been just the trailer I was looking at that got me scared for this, but the way it was grouping things all together, I really hope that you don't have to put things that close together. I don't want a distance on how far I can put away this power line from this generator, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I don't like having to
I don't
consistently...
think that'll be a problem. I think they thought about that.
Yeah, well, I feel like you're gonna have to consistently put poles down, like power line poles, consistently all throughout it. And I don't know. I feel like that'd make my settlement look ugly. I hope they really did something about that. I don't want it to be too crazy. I can understand linking the generator up to a pole and then setting another one down if you're going, like, I don't know, like 100 yards away. I can get that, but I want it to set up right.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just didn't like the way they showed it off in the trailer. I wanted it to look way cooler. And the light show's pretty cool. I feel like I'm going to be spending a lot of time in settlements.
Yeah, and it's just so much you can do with it. I think that that caravan, I'm bringing back to that caravan thing. I think I'm thinking that'll be a good source of income, maybe. You know,
yeah, like you can tax them. I don't know if you're gonna be able to do that, but I wonder if you can tax the people in your settlement. There's also gonna be a happiness meter built into the settlements too, because that was another achievement that I saw on the achievements list that PS4 released. It said get one of your settlements all the way up to 100% happiness. That's gonna be a really interesting thing if they actually go through with that. Well, they're going through with it, but you know what I mean. Like if they did that right, then I think it can be really something beautiful. And I hope they give you, like, messages, I don't know, like, in Animal Crossing, I don't know if you ever played this game. It was a nice Nintendo game that I used to play back in the day. But anyways, they gave you little reports on what you need to work on and how many people, what people wanted and stuff. I hope they do that to maximize it, because they didn't do that in Fallout Shelter, and that made things really, really hard. Because maximize, like, they did it dumb in Fallout, where you have to give them a job that they like and shit, that pertain to their special stat. Like, I don't want that. That's just extra work. Like, I have 152 people in my vault right now. That's one of the reasons why I quit playing the game, is because trying to get my people up to 100% happiness while not having to make things that I don't really need. Like, my resources are maxed out all the time, and it's really annoying just trying to make more of them for no fucking reason and then upgrading them to get maximum efficiency out of them. Like, it was really dumb. I hope they don't make you give them a job and stuff. I just want to, like, I don't know, if they want on a bar, they can have a bar. If they want hookers, then they can have hookers. If they want fucking a faction supplying them with drugs, hell yeah, we're gonna be a drug city. We're Las Vegas now. All right, but I don't want no shit where I gotta give them a job just for them to be happy. That was retarded. I want to be the mayor of my town, dude.
Another thing about defending your settlements and stuff.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that's pretty cool.
I think that's cool, because that's a time when you're going to need to give your people jobs. Because I don't like, you make the structure, and then you hire people, you know? Hire people, like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you're going to have to, like, hire guards or something.
Yeah, and, like, give them guns. Like, I don't know how that's going to work, but I think that's going to be pretty cool. I wouldn't have a problem, like, I don't know, getting guns and making them for people.
Yeah, like, just going around the wasteland picking up, like, hunting rifles and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, another thing is the hunting rifles. The crafting, going back to crafting again, I really do think, I really do think, the different types of guns that you can make, like the pipe rifle, the
Oh
hunting
yeah,
rifle type guns that looked wooden stuff, like an old timey and shit. I think that's really neat. And the laser weapons, I've never been the laser weapons. Let me get into that. I've never been a big fan of laser weapons at all ever. I've always just never used them. I was a bullet guy for a long time in
same here.
Vegas. I've only messed around with laser weapons for a short minute at a time. But the little pump up laser thing, like I like fire rate. I thought laser weapons were going to be a consistent ray of beam of death, but the spin up one, like it wouldn't look my style, but dude, it looks great. That looks like a gun I would use all the time. It's like a sniper rifle. If you can put a scope on that shit, I would use that shit all the time. And I really do hope they do good by the laser weapons, because I never liked them ever in any Fallout. Apparently there's gonna be like a laser shotgun too, like the tri-beam laser from New Vegas.
Yeah, that laser musket. That's gonna be. I think that's pretty cool because you know the little American Revolution type thing going on and stuff.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I really find that really interesting.
And I'm hoping that they up the scale of battles and stuff. Like you can actually see like these bigger battles.
Oh yeah, like more of a actual battle going on. In New Vegas, you were just like, dude, it was just because the NPCs were absolute garbage in that game. I couldn't stand the most robotic type deals. Like, I don't know, the way they shot the same phrases over and over again. You know they're gonna have the same phrases over and over again like they did, but you know, I just really hope it's feels more of like a battle, you know what I mean? Not like a skirmish, you know? Like a scrimmage match.
So basically like all the battles in Skyrim, you know?
Yeah, the battles in Skyrim, they did good. I love those. I actually felt engaged in the battle. Like I was a unit in a big platoon. Like, it felt amazing. I don't want to feel like that. I still want to feel like the guy that's saving the day. But then again, they need to make it feel like this is an actual battle and I'm actually helping out. You remember those big-scale battles in American Revolution, Assassin's Creed 3? I want to feel like that. That's how that felt. That felt amazing. Like the NPCs were actually doing stuff, but you were the main deciding factor on what was happening. I love that.
And that's doable, you know?
Yeah. I mean, like, that was perfect. Like they got it perfect in Assassin's Creed 3 with the big scale battles. Assassin's Creed has always been about how just assassinating a single target, but they made, like, the American Revolution feel really good. I really hope they do something about that. I want to get swarmed with ghouls. I want to go against like a platoon of fucking super mutants with my good pal with like dog meat, dude. Dog meat. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna call him dog meat. Todd Howard said, I don't know if this is lore friendly or not, but Todd Howard said, yeah, that is dog meat. I don't know how accurate that is, being as, I don't know how far away DC is from Massachusetts, but I know it's a good, probably like 2 hours. I don't know how dog meat gets all the way to fucking DC, but you know. Todd Howard said in an interview it was dog meat. I'll probably put that up in the video if I find it as a link. But, I don't know. I hope they keep things lore friendly. I hope there's way more companions than there were in like Fallout 3, because there's literally probably one companion.
And another thing, I'm excited about the mods, console mods. You're gonna be able to get the multiple companions mods and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that was a big thing I like in New Vegas. I hope they do it better than the multiple companion mods in New Vegas, because the one in New Vegas, your companions, when you walked out a door and you started walking it, they just form a big ass Congo line that stretches about 50 feet. It was really dumb, and it was so unorganized. Like, some of them would be in battle, some of them wouldn't. It was just kind of a mess, and there really wasn't too much to really kill after you've beaten the game. That's because the battles weren't that big. You know what I mean? That's why I liked fighting alone a lot. Like, I stopped using companions about my second or third playthrough because it was too overpowered. I still did the companion missions and, like, made them all happy and shit, but I didn't like it. Another thing I hope they don't do with companions is probably the fact that, you know how Arcade Gannon just stopped being your companion, whatever you chose? I don't like that. Arcade Gannon was my favorite companion. It pissed me off that he didn't get to be your companion after a while. And it screwed up some of my other mods that I used to play, which really ruined a good bit of the good bit of the fun. And
Another
yeah.
yeah. Keep going. I was gonna-
One more thing, we got to talk about the crashing situation with PC. I don't know if there's too many crashes with console because I didn't play on console, but I can guarantee you if there's any type of major crashes that fuck up my game day one, that's gonna really make me honestly want to cry because I've waited so long for this game. It's been too long for this game, dude. The game's been in production since 2009, bro. We need I can't stress enough. We can't have fucking crashes, dude. Day one.
Yeah.
If I launched a game and it crashes, I'm gonna start bawling my eyes out. I can't do it anymore, man. That's why I quit playing New Vegas. I was playing it until the game Fallout 4 came out, but I stopped because I got like 8 crashes in like probably less than an hour.
Yeah, sometimes it would actually crash on console. And I hated that.
Oh yeah, I bet crashing on console really sucks because you can't boot the game up as fast as you could on PC.
Yeah.
Because it is just PC. Loading screens aren't really a thing on PC. It snaps in like, if you have a really
you got
nice...
to
yeah,
turn your Xbox off, turn it back on.
yeah. That really fucking
Takes
sucks.
10 minutes to get back to the game and stuff. It's annoying.
Yeah.
So I'm just hoping that doesn't happen.
Yeah, but there's always been, I don't know, with the engine that Fallout uses, I'm pretty sure it's the engine's fault. Every time you go shift tab to go into interact with other people on Steam, that's what you hit to interact with people on Steam. Basically, what it did is that would always crash. Well, no, that's how you fix it, never mind. The pausing the crashes, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, dude, every time you would pause the game or something, like it would crash. Or no, it was alt tabbing, son of a bitch. What you hit to get rid of alt tab crashes is what you did is that you shift tab, then you alt tab, because basically you're in a different menu, and that way that you're not, it's technically not in game anymore, and that just made sure that and that basically how you alt tab. You're basically alt tabbing out of Steam when you hit shift tab then alt tab. But that was one thing that ruined Fallout for me a lot, because I'd always just alt tab without shift tabbing, like fuck, and it just ruined it.
Mhm.
But yeah, those are one of the big those are the big things that we were anticipating for Fallout. Just a little bit of discussion going on. Wanted to talk a big bout of it. I'm gonna finish this game and then I'm gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, we got about 10 days, almost 9 days until the release.
Oh yeah, that's hype. I've been counting down days. I keep telling people like, come on, just one more Tuesday and I won't have Fallout, and then I'll have Fallout 4. I only have to go one more Tuesday without having Fallout 4. I only have to go to sleep 10 more times to get Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even excited for Halloween, guys. Like, I don't even give a shit about Halloween. I'm excited for
Honestly.
Fallout 4. Like, Fallout 4 hype has overshadowed Halloween hype.
God, dude, I'm so hyped for it, dude.
Yeah, dude. My mind is just, dude, it's out of this world. Okay, one thing that I really wish they should have done. They should have really not have teased the game before E3. Imagine this, alright? Imagine, okay, yeah, you heard about Bethesda talking about, oh, dude, E3, oh, dude, I wonder if they release Fallout 4, or they talk about it. Oh, man, I really can't wait. And, basically, they get to that, it's the final thing in their presentation, and basically, a big 4 shows up on screen, alright? A big 4, and you're like, oh my god, it's just Doom 4. Oh, well, that's really badass, but, you know, I want Fallout 4.
Yeah.
About 45 minutes later, it's Fallout 4, baby. You get the timeout screen from a TV. You get the standby, and with the little Indian on it. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh shit! Oh come on, baby! And then the trailer shows, and like, whoa! And the crowd goes wild. Like a standing ovation. Todd Howard gets 50 hookers to suck his dick all at once. It's a masterpiece. 10 out of 10.
Todd Howard
best
got
E3.
like
Todd Howard is amazing. He's my hero.
probably gained like 2 million followers on Twitter just because of that presentation.
Yeah, I know. Dude, no, he doesn't even have a Twitter, I don't think he has a Twitter. He doesn't. If you, Pete Hines does. That's the guy who got a lot of followers. I know the Reddit's, as soon as the teaser was made on Reddit, and then reached the Fallout Reddit subreddit. Dude, that sub got about 50,000 subs, dude. The community got so saturated, it was crazy. But yeah, man, that's why I'm really excited for Fallout 4. All the things, I really hope it does good. I really can't wait. I already have my Pip-Boy edition pre-ordered ever since the second time they restocked. I'm gonna keep flashing around that because I like making my edict bigger. And I'm getting it overnight shipping, baby. Make sure you get overnight shipping if you're ordering from GameStop. GameStop fucking sucks, but that's another video I'll explain later. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary with me and Alex. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed and if you wanted further discussion. And have a good Halloween.